go. What's up, everybody? We're back again. It's Monday, episode 93 of the Dadbod Golf Pod. We're back.
Always stroking.
Again, still stroking, always stroking. We got a little bit of victories under our belt, and we are ready to talk about the weekend. It's Kyle, Nate, and Ben. We're proud members of the Believe Podcast Network, the #1 podcast network for professionals. And fellas, happy Monday.
Happy Monday. That's a good-looking hoodie you're wearing.
That's a good
morning and welcome.
Good morning and welcome. Absolutely. Nate, you look extra chipper today. You look extra chipper.
I've got a lot to be thankful for heading into this Thanksgiving week, and we'll get to it in due time. If you'd like to see what my instant reaction was, I'd encourage you to go to Instagram or Twitter or any of our social media platforms and see what a guy who's probably had a little bit too much coffee had to say about this weekend. But anyway.
That's what the kids are calling it these days.
He was fired up, and deservedly so. We'll get to the gooch. We'll get to the gooch later. And talk about the finish on the RSM that was played at Sea Island, a little online pro shop.
Look at you. Yeah.
Not really. I really did go there, I swear. I even heard the dude playing bagpipes. I don't know if y'all saw that at the end.
Oh, nice.
Dude, he was playing bagpipes for a wedding when I was there, so
nice.
It's legit.
So he's a real dude.
Yeah, exactly. It's a real thing. Guys, real guy. So there was 2 tournaments this weekend, but it may have happened. It may be back. It may be time to say it. It may be time to say it, fellas. Tiger put out his video. Hitting a pure, possibly, I'm thinking like a smooth little 9 is what that looked like to me.
It looked a little wedgy to me, but wedge.
It pitching with not like
Benjamin quit it.
It was he finally put his video
heart
out.
Fluttering.
We've all been waiting for this. Tiger Woods puts out his first video of him taking a full swing with an iron, titled "Making Progress." And I bet right now, if you went to Betonline.ag, you could already bet on him. Probably pick odds. He's probably popped up on the odds for futures for the Masters for 2022. You head to their new updated desktop mobile website. Sign up today and receive a 50% welcome bonus on your first deposit. Just use promo code BLEAV50 to receive your bonus. Baseball. Sorry, no baseball. Baseball is over. The World Series was over a month ago, Kyle. Basketball, football, golf, boxing, UFC.
Kyle's trying to get bets on preseason baseball.
Even casino games. This is possibly the Cape. What is it up in like Rhode Island, the Cape League? You could probably bet on that. You can bet on everything at Betonline.ag.
Turkish baseball league.
Big Turkish baseball site.
Japanese baseball yet begin? Maybe it's the Japanese baseball all year long.
We are huge Turkish baseball guys. BetOnline is the fastest and easiest way to bet all your favorite sports. BetOnline, where the game starts. So, fellas, let's just go ahead. Let's dissect it. Let's overreact. We can underreact. Any takeaways, comments, concerns, excitement? What do you take away from the video?
I just real quick, what are y'all's over-unders for how many times you've watched it today? Because I have it playing on a loop right now, just as
I'm looking at it as we speak.
I'm looking at it as we speak.
So I've watched it probably 12 times since the show started.
We can't do over-under because, just watching it on the loop, I'm like you, I've probably watched it 20 times sitting right here. So over-under's probably 50.
I will say I've easily watched him hit this shot 100 times today, easily.
I've looked at everything. I've tried to figure out where it is. I've looked at, he's got the TrackMan behind him. I've noticed that it's a huge bucket of balls, so it's not like
pretty good sized divot. Yeah, he's already ripped a few.
Yeah, he's hit at least, that looks like at least 12 to 15 shots right there.
He's a little butter cut, I think, is where that.
Yeah, a little high finish, little soft cut, high finish. Yeah,
I'm like Nate. I think we got a wedge there in our hand, Kyle. I think that either a pitching wedge or maybe a gap.
It looks too close. The club looks too close to be
at the finish. If you watch the finish, it does look more 9-ironish.
I think it's a smooth 9. You had to ask.
Yeah, it's just a buttery 9.
Yep, it probably went 193 yards, probably, if I had to guess.
I don't know if he's got a 193-yard swing in him right now.
Just kidding. But no, silky smooth. Here's
smooth
the key.
9-iron, 193.
Yeah. Here's the key, guys. Here's the key. Okay. And this is why this is big. And this is a subtle hint that Tiger's throwing out there. Okay. Back in 2017, when he released the driver swing. Okay. The driver swing, it said, making progress. And what happened?
You think he just copy and pasted from that?
What happened after that is he just about won every damn near won every tournament he played in 2018. Now it is an iron. It's not the driver, but that to me signals he is 1,000% coming back. 1,000% to say the same thing you said in 2017 before you made your comeback. The same thing. That's not by coincidence. That's
unless he re-injures himself. You know, when JT came out and we were all dissecting that, we were saying, well, is JT just trying to throw it out there so we all get our hopes up, or what's going on? And even JT backed off and he said, I don't think if he shoots 75 every day at his home course, he's going to be out here with us. I don't think Tiger releases this unless his competitive
JT's a part of it.
Yeah.
It's a big troll. JT trolled us.
Tiger's going to give him some pit money for it. You know,
I love the JTs of the world, the Max Homas of the world. Max Homa, I wonder if Tiger and his crew laugh right before they post a swing video, knowing the entire free world is about to lose their damn mind. Hashtag golf.
Podcasts everywhere.
Tony V now. And just like that, player impact program, #1 spot taken. Great to see the big cat back swinging the sticks. Colt knows the PGA Tour. We just need to know who finishes 2 through 10 on the pit. Enjoy the 8 mil.
Who's the guy that's always talking about how he needs the pip? And I'm trying to find the tweet and I can't find it now.
Herman? Is it Herman?
I'm sorry.
Is it Herman?
Yeah, Herman. What was his name? Brian Herman?
Jim Herman? Tom Herman?
Jim Herman.
It's not Tom Herman.
You're thinking about Brian Harmon. It's totally different.
No, there's a Herman guy. There's a
Brian Herman.
It's Jim Herman.
Jim Herman, yes.
He had a fire.
So waited until he knew I was going to be on the golf course, and he doesn't tag me on the post. Pretty obvious I'm in the cat's head.
Won't go down without a fight.
That is great. That's great.
Meanwhile, Tiger's
when Colt Nose said,
meanwhile, Tiger's going, who is that guy?
When Colt Nose said something about let's just figure out who 2 through 10 is, that guy responded and said, that's the biggest trash take of all time. I'm still in this.
I'm still in this. I still got a chance. I'm telling you guys, JT, that was executed perfectly. You say something that, kind of sort of I feel like his saying kind of let us down a little bit. We think he's further away than he actually is. It gets you kind of in that lull where you're kind of going down, and then boom, here comes the video with the same caption from 2017, right before he came back. And now we're all fired up. Good work, JT. Good work, JT and Tiger.
Instead of trolling us, what if he trolled Tiger? What if this drew Tiger out? What if Tiger saw that and said, why the hell are you telling these people this? I'm going to release a video, let them know you're wrong.
I'm going to go a little counter on that.
75, 78, whatever.
Hit it, man.
I'm playing.
JT, no. Zero credit. Get out of the way, JT. You said what we've said on the podcast, what anybody in the world could say. Yeah, hey, I'm not really sure, but I think that if he does come back, he'll be good enough to win. Wow, genius. I wasn't big on it when he said it. Let's keep JT out of this. Let's talk about the big cat, okay?
That's true.
Let's talk about impact. How many people do you know that you saw on social media today that may not even picked up a golf club in their life and they are so hyped? That is Tiger's reach. That is his reach. There is guys that I know that I don't know if they would know which end of a golf club to hold, and they're reposting the swing and they are pumped. I mean, they are stoked. This is no longer golf world. This is world.
Max Homa said it best. Everybody's losing their damn mind. Like that's
yes, but not just the golf world anymore. No, not even just the sports world, just the world.
No, that'll make that video will make like the NBC nightly news. Just that video.
BBC.
Yeah.
This is fun. This is funny. So for Twitter, this is just, I think this is hilarious. So I'm not exactly sure. We need to look up, Nate, I'm gonna give you a job really quick. Look up the time that this tweet from Tiger Woods was posted. Okay.
I was just on it.
Look at the time it's posted. So Twitter, you know how you can look at the bottom and you can see how many views a video has. It says, you know, whatever, how many views. Well, it's funny because Twitter, you have to watch a video on Twitter for 3 seconds. For 3 seconds for it to be considered a watch, a view.
Okay. All right.
This video that Tiger puts out is exactly 3 seconds long. Exactly 3 seconds long. Nate, what time did he post it?
9:51 in the AM.
Okay, 9:51. So like I don't know if this is Eastern
Assuming
time.
it's local time to me.
Yeah. So essentially within a minute, there was 1.7 million views.
In a minute?
In a minute. It got out that fast and that hot because this is posted at 10:51, and I'm assuming that's Eastern time because Tiger's in Eastern time.
Let's fact check that because the minute and
Tiger
an hour
is
for 1 point something.
Tiger's in Eastern time. So
he fizzled because it's only at 5.3 now. So 1.9 to start the day.
Yeah.
Within the first minute. Yeah, he came out hot. He kind of faltered down the stretch. Only 5.3 million now.
That's insane. Yeah, it says on the Tiger Woods thing I'm looking at right now, 10:51 a.m.
Yeah.
And 1.7 million views, and it's exactly 3 seconds long. So that means everybody is literally there. That means people have watched the whole clip of him swinging. It's amazing. Absolutely amazing. Another thing I want to take away. I have already ordered a lifetime supply, a good supply of black left leg Tommy Copper sleeves, 100%. So
did you go right leg or left?
On his right leg.
I'm going right leg, 100%. 100% right leg.
You said left.
Did I? I meant to say right. The other left, whatever. I'm gonna go black leg sleeve from now on.
Like he is so he's so amped. He doesn't know his right from his left.
I mean,
and rightfully so. I have zero problem with that.
It's fun, guys. He to think that he
I'm still watching it, by the way.
I'm watching it as we speak.
There's a lot of pauses in this podcast because we're literally just watching it 3 second video on loop.
Yep.
I'm watching how far the divot goes. I'm watching everything. Yeah.
Everything about it was perfect. The tempo, the finish, the divot, the sound. Oh, the sound. Are you kidding me? The sound was just beautiful. Nate, go ahead. You about to say something, Nate?
No, I'm just making it sound.
No, he's just getting chills.
Yes. Awesome. So Big Cat back. I'm not 100% sure I'm ready to move my timeline up, but I almost feel certain that he will play one of the first events next fall. He'll play. He's probably not going to come back this season. Probably not this season. Next fall. Then when the new season rolls over. So like Zozo, Hero.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Earlier than that.
I mean, I'll take it. I'll take it. But that was a hope.
Tournament champions.
That was that's the next. Oh, you're talking about
just kidding. He can't play in that, Ben.
Yeah, you can't play in that. No, you can't because he didn't win last year. He could play in it though. I bet he just says, "I'm going to play in it," and they'll be like, "We'll make it."
I think that you think that any tournament would turn him down if he says, "I think I'm going to come play in your guys' tournament." All of a sudden, the field would be extended. No, they wouldn't. They'd be like, "Who do you want out? Just tell us who you want out, and you can have their spot."
Exactly. I don't think he ever played. He would never play in the tournament of champions back when he was a champion. I don't think he ever played in it. Or not when I was watching.
He's played in Kapalua before, but I'm not sure.
He had a pretty picky tour schedule back in the day.
He's probably the Zozo or the Hero, something like that. That's going to be where he comes. I think he came back at the Hero one time before. Did he not? The Hero, where it's like no cut, it's like 18 guys. I think he made his debut back from an injury before there. That may be where it's at. Next year.
I would love for him to come back at the RSM, and maybe they just kind of do a thing where him and Talor just play all 4 rounds together. You know,
just have a 2-man tournament.
Right?
They could carry it.
Yes, just split the pot.
Oh man, very exciting, very exciting. So that's just a little bit of a tease, and we'll just have to see how things keep going. I gotta feel like it's on the right track though. Gotta feel like it's on the track.
I'm looking right now because I was hoping they would give a date. They're just giving the year.
What do you mean?
He'll come back in 2022. There's not an exact date. I really
Who's they? Who's they?
Yeah, we got to know who they is.
It's Vegas. It's those Bovada odds.
Yeah,
the Vegas odds.
You mean Betonline.ag odds?
Yes. That's why I was wondering why you asked it. So they're just giving a year. So I really now that he's done this, surely there's gonna be a line put out. Surely.
Yeah, I bet there will be. There will be.
Don't call me Shirley.
And stop calling me Shirley. All right. Love it. All right. You know what else we love? That's Swannies.co.
Yes, we do. That's evident.
Love those guys. Love all their stuff. We're closing in on 100 episodes. I'm just saying you might want to stay tuned. You might want to pay attention. You might want to get to looking on their site and pick you out a few things because you never know what could happen. Swannies.co. Use coupon code DadbodGolfPod -25. Take 25% off your next order. They got hoodies.
Yep.
Come on, boys.
Hoodies, pull-ups.
Yoda, wow.
Hats.
The visor with the hoodie is wild.
Everything. They got it all. Just check them out. We love them. I think they like us a little bit. So we're going to keep
we got something going with them.
We're going to keep rolling with it. Swannies.co. Love being Swannies athletes. You will too. Check them out.
I have a post that I will be putting up regarding Swannies on Instagram. I'm not going to overshadow Nate's celebration. I think that needs to be big for the next few days. So I'm going to hold off just because that is one of the most impressive videos that we have up thus far. If you get a chance, please go watch it.
And what are they? Nate, go ahead and tell them what we're talking about. Go ahead and tell them.
Okay, yeah, I've been itching really hard here because I want to talk about Tiger Woods, but right now he's hitting buttercuts. Let's talk about 4 complete, flawless, just lapping the field, just absolutely. Gooch is loose. The beast is out of his cage. It's never coming back. Talor Gooch comes out, has a 36-hole lead, has a 54-hole lead, comes out with a 54-hole lead. Sometimes those guys get deer in the headlights. Okay, it happens. Okay,
not good.
Yes.
64 today. Okay, that's a 54-hole lead, and that's a what's up on top of that. Okay, wins by 3.
Point.
Could have made a double on 18 if he wanted to. Obviously, he didn't because that's not the Gooch way. Talor Gooch, RSM Classic, tied the tournament record. First win, and I think 106 PGA Tour starts, 30 years old. And you guys want to know something else?
Go ahead.
Something he has in common with us?
What is it?
With one of us?
What?
He doesn't have an appendix. He doesn't. Talor Gooch, appendixless.
So you're saying I have a future
in radio? Yes.
And possible friendship with Talor.
Yes. Possible.
I mean, just put together such a complete golf tournament.
He's been so close. He's been hot this fall. I mean, and he just put it all together.
64, 65,
I watched it.
67, 64.
Wow.
I mean, he's played 6 events. Okay, let's talk about this.
Yeah.
Okay.
6 events, 3 top 10s, 1 win, $2.2 million. It's not even December yet.
No.
Guys,
Do you think his kids are getting like the nicer iPads for Christmas this year?
Oh, the Pro, whatever it is.
No, he's telling me just look out for 2022.
Let's see how he's got really young kids, right?
I think.
Yeah, so. I think he only has 1. They said that brief note. It's a tradition
after
in his
tonight,
family to do the weird spellings. Nice. So you're an RSM baby. He said apparently his child, they stopped the tradition in his family. Like he said it was a pain in the ass. I didn't want to do it to my kids, so whatever his kid's name is spelled how you would think it's spelled.
So his family tradition was to spell names like
it was like Cassidy, like Cassidi, or Amber, Ambre. Yeah. I watched the interview like 7 times.
Ambre.
Well, yeah, this should be no surprise to anybody.
It's not.
He's been working up to this. I don't know how he wasn't a contender for Player of the Year. He was 5th at the Players. Kind of went under the radar a little bit for Player of the Year. So I love my man Cantley, but nobody is safe.
Nobody's safe. The Kraken has been released.
Nate, what were the
jacket is not safe?
I didn't write down the odds. What were the odds? You would have
plus
won
4,000.
Plus 4,000. I'm not
4,000.
gonna attest to the fact of whether or not I put 100 on that bet, but I put out a video 36 holes in, and that was me and Tyler talked about it.
That was a step
I wanted
out.
us to talk about it. It was a step out.
There's a lot of golf left.
One
There's
to talk about it.
Ton of golf left. I was gonna delete that video today if he
didn't
pull through.
But you know what? He gooched it up and did it, and I love it. He's
just
how'd your pick do?
Intensity. Kevin Kisner. He had a solid DFL finish. I mean, the only person.
What does DFL stand for?
Dead freaking last. The only I'm sorry, he didn't come in completely last. At one point in time, he was dead last. I think Jonas Blixt outsucked him. Shot 8 over. Dylan Fratelli.
What's his last name?
Dylan Fratelli. Keegan Bradley. Not many people, not many guys. Kisner, 2 in barbecue, head to the house. The only person madder than him is Rory Sabatini.
Yes.
He beat Keegan Bradley.
Yeah, going for you. Louis Oosthuizen withdrew. I don't know if you call that beat, but
it's beat.
Mm-hmm. Yep. No, because if he had played, he would have got second behind Gooch.
Yeah.
Tough pick for me. That's
who was your pick there, big guy?
I finished the top 30. Joel Damon. Tied 29 at 8 under. Had a big day today. Shot 6 under today.
He had one bad round.
That's what my guy shot. Almost.
Yes. He had a bad second round.
Yep, had a bad second round, putting behind the 8 ball. But other than that, not too bad of a. It ain't a win. It ain't a win, Gooch.
Yeah.
So I'll take my top 30, but I picked him to win. I didn't pick him to finish T29. So, and Nate picked Gooch to finish win, and that's what happened.
And that's big. That's big to pick a winner. And I will say this: there is no bigger fan on this planet of Talor Gooch than Nate Pass. Nate Pass is the leader of the Talor Gooch fan club, and I'm so proud.
Over under on how many times we've said Gooch on this podcast?
Got to be, but it's starting to bother my wife.
How many just on this episode?
You guys say Gooch a lot.
After a win, does she think it's gonna die down now?
So I did that video in front of our condo. I got home from golf and I did the video because I didn't want to do it. I was driving because I would have wrecked. She's like, "What were you doing out there?" And I was like, "My Gooch video."
Yes, the Gooch appreciation video. You said,
"Yeah." My Gooch.
Did she question you? Like,
did she ask you? She knows. Now she's like,
oh, that guy. Got it.
Oh, yeah, I think that's why she usually hangs out in here. Well, I think she likes to watch me, but she went upstairs. She knew it was going to be a real Gucci pod.
All Gucci, baby. I love it.
All Gooch, no breaks. What's up?
All
Gooch to the moon. I'm trying to figure out which of these phrases I'm getting tattooed on my forehead.
We got to get a T-shirt made.
Yeah,
Gooch to the moon or something like that. That's
Gooch
awesome.
to the moon. I'm big.
Another couple of.
You need to get Gooch with 2 hearts in the middle where the O's are.
Yeah,
that would be great. The 2 O's are hearts.
There's a lot. There's a lot to do. There's a lot.
There's so much you could do. There's so much you do. I thought this is
what you shouldn't do.
This is a cool story. Another cool story from today. Tyler Mccumber shoots 60. His dad was a pro as well. His lowest round ever was 60. His dad's lowest round was 63. Tyler shot 60 today and had a birdie putt on 18 from about 30 feet and left it like on the lip. Like he almost made it for 59. That would have been epic. And like he soared up he was way back and came all the way up into a top 5 finish. So that's awesome. I want to talk about Rory Sabatini for a second. I don't want to take too much attention away from the Gooch, but Rory Sabatini, the favorite guy ever to hate, is got DQ'd after the first round, and he shot a 64. So he played good. He played really good.
Sabatini,
68. Yeah. He shot 68. So he was pretty solid first round, gets DQ'd. And the reason I feel like it couldn't have happened to a better guy, but I got to be honest, the rule is kind of dumb. The rule is kind of dumb. So apparently, when you're using your TrackMan and all this stuff on the range, they make these little reflective stickers that you can put on your irons, your woods, and this, that, and the other. And it helps the launch monitor pick your club up a lot easier. Well, he forgot to take them off.
Him or his caddy?
Or one or the other.
Either way. At the end of the day, it's like every pro has said, it's my club. I should have fixed it.
And I don't know how you don't notice it, because I'll be honest, I had that Nike Vapor driver, and it's a black driver with a bright yellow Nike swoosh on the top. And it's very distracting. It's very distracting.
It's a soccer cleat.
It's very distracting, but a reflective silvery sticker, I just kind of feel like I would have seen that. I don't know. What do y'all think?
I don't think it was I thought I saw a picture where it was like red or orange, like a bright orange or red, which even worse. Made it work if it was silver, because that's what I was thinking. I was thinking, all right, if this is like black or silver, it blends in with the club. I could, because these things are like the size of the end of your fingertip, because they'll put like 3 or 4 of them on there, and that's what helps the TrackMan monitor it. Yeah. And so I thought I could see if it's black or silver, he may leave it. But I thought I saw it floating around on Twitter where it was like orange or like a deep red, and I go, no, well, that doesn't go with the club at all. Like that doesn't look anything like the club. And it's on the bottom. It was on the bottom, Kyle. So
this picture looks like they're on the face of the club.
Oh no,
I thought it was on the heel, like at the.
So this was the first round. Is that correct?
Yes.
There's people checking their clubs on the first tee box of the first round, and I think it's just for sponsorship stuff. Like I don't know if you guys have ever been to, like, there's a girl with a clipboard.
It was to the face.
She's taking their their head covers off, and I think I don't know what it's for. I think maybe their sponsors are supposed to be double checking, seeing if they're putting a Nike head cover, but they're actually hitting a Callaway driver, whatever it is.
Yeah.
But there's a lot of stuff that you have to miss before you tee off. And honestly, the amount of effort that I've given in this little 30-second spiel is more than I ever cared about it up until this point. Because Rory Sabatini, and I just don't care.
Yeah, I mean, if it's going to happen to somebody, we're glad it happened to him. Because
would have rather it happen to Patrick Reed.
Kind of a douche, but
I googled Sabatini's driver sticker, and when I hit Google Images just to see if I could confirm, it was nothing but Mini Coopers that popped up with stickers all over them. I think that's very appropriate. And
very appropriate.
He would probably drive.
He probably has 4 of them.
Hey, and if you guys have a Mini Cooper you'd like to sell,
yes,
what's up?
Top notch value right now.
Yep.
We're big Mini Cooper guys, especially Nate.
Kyle, if you got a Mini Cooper, it looked like it got built around you. Like it. I'm not calling you fat. I'm calling you tall.
I'm not very tall.
See, he's calling you fat.
I'll take it. You're calling me fat in a very nice way. I appreciate it. Mini Coopers are small.
It's called Dad Bod Golf Pod for a reason. We'll take it.
Exactly. We'll take it.
I think you're just a sturdy guy.
Exactly. But you know what? Even though I'm kind of, chubby, whatever you want to call it,
solid win player,
I still look good in Primo Golf Apparel's joggers, and you will too. Nate's got them on.
You wore them today.
Ankles out, baby. Primo Golf Apparel. They have the most just epic pair of joggers that you can ever have. The material feels awesome. I mean, guys, be honest. Do they not just feel absolutely amazing?
Yeah, they're like,
I could sleep in them.
Yeah,
you could sleep in them.
They're like wearing pants that you lay around the house in.
But they look so classy. They're so classy. Yep. Primo Golf Apparel, use coupon code DADPOD15, take 15% off your next order. They got like 10 colors. Get all of them.
They go well with wingtips, by the way.
Look awesome.
Folks, I think we got to consider ourselves the Monday of Thanksgiving week. We got to consider ourselves Christmas shopping season.
It's Christmas shopping season.
We're gonna start hawking this in a you go to golf. You don't have to play golf. If you have somebody in your family that plays tennis or doesn't do anything,
send your wife one of these episodes.
This would be great to wear as a gamer.
Be careful which episode you send your wife.
Send your wife one of these episodes. All she's got to do is listen to a couple of ad reads, and she's got all your Christmas wishes.
And she'll figure out how much money you've been spending on gambling and that 7-card stud that you've been playing under the covers.
Is that what that Caribbean stud is? Okay.
Yeah.
Makes
What's
total sense.
that game everybody plays? I thought you were playing Candy Crush.
Are you learning this?
Lost $8,000 Caribbean.
Are you learning
stuff.
this from that Kozan guy that plays blackjack before every tournament? Is that why you're sitting in the bed at night playing blackjack before you play with the guys the next day? Yes, it is.
Yes.
Mind your business.
Yes, it is. And I'm splitting these sevens real quick.
Split these sevens, double down. Love it. Love it. Love it. Yeah. Primo Golf Apparel. I don't know how we got off it, but Primo Golf Apparel, check them out. They're awesome. We love them.
Yes.
They kind of like us too. So keep it going. Keep it going. Show them a lot of support. So the last thing we want to talk about, there was another tournament and Rory's nipple made an appearance today. The European Tour. I'm sorry, not the European Tour. The DP World Tour Championship was this weekend. And Collin Morikawa is the champion DPer of all time. The champion DP champion of the world.
Who can pick him?
Who knew? Collin Morikawa and none other than Ben Talor selected him plus 800. Hey, if you took even if you lost Kyle, which you did. Kyle,
I look at Collin and I think DP champion
of the world.
Of the world.
First ever DP world champ. If you put
double portions forever.
If you just put $100 on all our picks, okay, you win. You got 600 on the line. You win $4,800. It's a pretty solid investment. So I think you might want to take a look at those picks episodes from now on because we're hotter than a firecracker.
And so, just by the way, 4,000 of that would be from my pick, and the measly 800 would be from Ben's.
There's no doubt.
Second highest odds in the field. But
how'd your DP World Tour pick pan out, Nate?
Old Burn.
So you don't get to ask me that because the gooch has been loose. So
I do get to ask you that.
I'm just going to deflect that to my
I got to ask about my RSM pick. We got to ask you about.
You got to go both ways, guys. Got to go.
You got to go both ways. Inside the top 5 in the world rankings, like you can't really, truly act like it's more important than my pick.
I'm not acting like it's more important. I didn't say that.
All right. Although, so let's actually
not only did I get a win.
Let's get back to DP.
I also got the guy that won. Basically, he's the points winner on the DP tour.
He did. Which I still haven't quite figured out. So
okay, Kyle. So I did a little digging on this.
Okay, let's set it up. Let's set it up real quick. Okay. So the DP World Tour Championship. This is the equivalent of the PGA Tour Championship. Okay, it's like the race to the end. They accumulate all the points, have a tournament. You could have a winner and you could have a points winner at the end. This was like the old way the FedEx Cup did. Collin won the tournament and somehow he won the points leader too. And Ben's going to tell us how he won the points.
Well, I don't know exactly how, because even Sports Illustrated doesn't know exactly how he won it because they're trying to figure out like what tournaments counted what, because
I know this.
Going into the tournament, if he finishes top 10, he wins the points. So basically, whenever you said, because you texted us and you go, how the hell is he the points leader and going to win? And so I started looking. It was like, well, because I guess they're thinking at this point he's not gonna be outside the top 10 as high as he was going into the weekend. So I guess they just kind of conceded that he was going to be the winner, unless he just would have shot 16 over.
So this is what I looked up. If you look on his points, all it shows is just his last 5 performances that I guess count for points. And it has I guess you can go to wins and results, but I mean,
is there some like website we're missing?
The DP World Championship.
They didn't really.
All WGC events count. All WGC events count for points. The Open he won, so he got a smooth 1,600 points from the Open.
Yep.
He played in the Aberdeen Scottish Open, got a few points there. The U.S. Open counts. He finished 4th there. So he gained a lot. I guess here we go. U.S. Open, the PGA Championship counts, the Masters counts, the WGC Dell Technologies match play.
That's where I missed it.
The Workday Championship he won, so that's another 1,300. So he won. He won the Open. He won a WGC event, and he had. I mean, God Almighty, the majors this year, guys.
Yeah.
He didn't. I didn't realize 18. All 4 majors went towards it. I just thought
that's crazy. All right, can you win FedEx Cup points for any of the majors?
Yeah, you can. Yeah, majors
All of
count
them?
for majors
Okay.
count for
Because
FedEx Cup
the
points.
Masters and the U.S. Open and the British none of them are PGA sanctioned events.
I mean, Collin's the first American-born player to win the Race to Dubai, their championship, whatever.
Awesome.
I mean, he could win both. If you think about it, he legitimately has a shot. He could win both.
That's kind of I got to thinking about that, and I did not look this up, but was this
that would be epic?
Is this not the same? Were the points not tallied the same back when Tiger was hot and was winning all those majors?
How did he not win
since all these majors count? And he still played European Tour events because he would go and play the Scottish Open leading up to the British. At that time he did. He doesn't anymore, but at that time he did. And so how did he not win? Or have they changed the point system, I'm assuming?
Yeah, I mean, that could have been, I don't know. Back then we didn't have a FedEx Cup.
Yeah, there was no FedEx. So maybe that's what it was.
Maybe you're talking about like early 2001.
2012, I think, is
when he was doing like the Tiger Slam and stuff like that.
Yeah. And then, the Race to Dubai may not have always been the same way either. So, that would be pretty sweet. I mean, way to go, Collin. Holy cow. Rory. So Rory was the betting favorite.
Oh my gosh.
Rory was the betting favorite, and he pretty much went wire to wire. He was the leader after the first round, second round, third round, and he shoots 74 today, 2 over. And there's this picture floating around where he literally went the Hulk on his shirt.
It's not floating. I put it on the Instagram earlier today on the Dadbods Golf Pod.
It floated around, then we refloated it. So
yes, we did.
That's what I meant. So,
but I added a special touch to it.
Yeah. So he just, I guess in just sheer rage, he rips his real nice Nike polo, and he's just sitting in the pro shop or whatever, just feeling dejected and disgusted.
He's got the classic hat up, like this is the I just shot 74 in the final round hat placement. They kind of right up there.
Yeah, and then it's a good tear. I mean, it's a good solid tear from about the little button part all the way up under the armpit. We got nipple.
Definitely two-handed.
Yeah, we got a boob shot.
We got a nipple slip. We got a nip slip.
Our first nip slip as golf media members.
Yeah.
No, you did shirtless. We've had Blake was shirtless. You've had
that was no slip. Yeah. That was no slip. That was just nips out. That was nips out.
Are we sure he didn't know he didn't have a shirt on that night? It may be a slip. I'm not sure. Maybe not.
But yeah.
Start doing podcast on my hand up here.
So I don't want to take anything away from Rory. He's still playing really good. He won the CJ Cup. He led basically this whole tournament and just had a bad day today. He's going to be hot. I mean, he's going to be a betting favorite for, early PGA Tour rounds, starting, Farmers, all that stuff going into the Masters. And I'm like Ben. I still think he's going to win at least 3-4 tournaments this year.
Yeah, I hope he doesn't get discouraged by this.
As long as GOOCH isn't in the field.
Yes.
As long as GOOCH.
Or apparently Morikawa too to go along with it.
Yeah.
I will say that I know he's frustrated with his 2 over, and I don't know, maybe Collin plays different if he sees what's going on. Of course, he says Rory was not who he was looking at on the leaderboard. He said he was looking at Fitzpatrick, who was making a run and playing out of his mind. But even Rory's got to shoot 3 under just to tie him. Like he would have had to have had a good day regardless.
Yeah.
So, I mean,
3 under.
I understand.
3 under is not. I mean, compared to what he's done though, that
was I agree with that. But we talked about it on a final round. How on a final round you play a little more complete. Like you try to just let's get out there, let's make some pars because he had a big enough lead.
Yeah.
Let's just put it in the fairways and greens, and then if we got to make a push later, we will. But we're not. And he had a day, man. He is drinking right now. He is drinking on the plane home. There's no doubt.
Why didn't he do that after the Ryder Cup? That'd have been awesome.
Did you see those trophies he had? One of them's taller than him.
Yeah. One of them's taller
than him. Yes.
Yeah.
They're ridiculous.
He's just hitting 6 irons into an 18-inch circle today. Right now.
Like it's no
like
big
off
deal
the
at all.
Patio of the hotel or something.
It's absolutely ridiculous. He is one of the funnest iron players to watch.
I think the next match, I know Bryson and Brooksy's coming up. GOOCH and Collin.
Why not? Go for the big guns. Let's go ahead and get the big guns out there.
I like it.
I mean, just from PGA Tour events this year, he's had 2 starts and 2 top 10s. Just in the PGA, that's not even counting this one. So he's 24, 25 years old, and he's made over $15 million.
Yes, it's ridiculous.
Just playing golf.
Yeah, he's stupid young.
It's crazy. It's crazy. Absolutely crazy. So congrats, Collin. You're the DP world champ. Fired up for you. What a title. And you're the first one to hold it.
One thing that I'd be remiss if I didn't say this, because when we talked about Gooch winning earlier, I keep forgetting he's another one of those Oklahoma State prodigies that came out.
Yes.
I mean, good gosh.
That was back when he had an appendix.
What an man. They got a program. They're turning them out.
Yep. Yeah, I guess they get the cream of the crop, right?
The cream of the crop. These guys.
These Oklahoma State guys. Victor and Ricky and Talor.
Victor. They're the cream of the crop. Love it. Love it. Guys, fun Monday show. Show, episode 93. A lot of stuff going on. Big Cat's back. The Gooch is loose.
The Gooch is loose. He's on fire right now.
And Morikawa is the DP world champ. And Rory shows nipples. So
could be the FedEx world champ, and we go double.
Wow. Hard to think, but that definitely could happen. Guys, it's been fun. Follow us on all social media. We're going to be here most of the week. We may have a couple of days off for Thanksgiving. We're definitely going to do, some of us are going to do a pot, hopefully all of us, but we're definitely going to do a match recap at some point for the Bryson and Brooks showdown, 12-hole showdown on Friday. That's going to be awesome. Check us out the rest of the week. Follow us on social media, subscribe to our YouTube channel, rate, subscribe, review on the Apple Podcast app. This show is brought to you by Betonline.ag.
Yes, it is.
See y'all.
Part of the Believe
Podcast Network. See y'all on Tuesday. Dadbod Golf Pod.
Always stroking.
Gooch is loose.